particular woman that's actually learned the hard way. Learning the hard way. Boy, I'm glad she's at least alive to learn this lesson. Let's go ahead and check that out.
So I dated outside of my race for the first time in a very long time. And he said the N-word. Not just any N-word, but E-R hard. So I will be going back to regularly scheduled programs.
There have been many stories I've covered, even right here, where some of these sisters, I think those videos called divestment tales, where a lot of these sisters, unfortunately, they don't, make it. And that's definitely sad because no one needs to lose their life, right? But here's the thing, and when it comes to that other culture, that's part of their culture. I deal more with this kind of topic on a lot of my news and political channel. That's part of their culture, okay? They're gonna act their culture in front of you. So, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised to hear any of it. You know how many sisters have said that word, or somebody in their family said that word, and you sitting there looking like Boo Boo the fool at the time. At least she came out alive enough to say, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to do that no more. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, come on. I mean, listen, these new little women today, they wasn't around even the young women that was in my time period. They would always say, I ain't fooling with them. No. Well, first of all, they wouldn't fool with them because they say they dress lame. They just lame. Okay, that's what they would say. That'd be the main thing they would say. The second thing they would say is that a lot of times, them dudes be having a lot of these LGBT tendencies just on a good day. That's another thing they would say, right? Then, of course, the racism aspect of the whole thing, right? They didn't want to deal with that. And that's just kind of why a lot of sisters say, nah, I'll just stick with the brothers. That's just it, because I don't have to deal with all that. But these new little women today think they know better. And then they all finding out the hard way, some tragically, some, find out in this way with the racism. And that's what it is. So they'll learn their lesson. They'll learn. Just like on the flip side with some of these brothers, they learn their lesson too. They learn when they get caught up in some situations because listen, it's situations with those women that you don't want to get caught up in. It's one crying event that she can do and ruin your life, bro. If she pick up the phone and call the police, it's 10 times worse than if a black woman pick up the phone and call the police on you. That's for sure. She could lie on you, bro, make accusations on you, and cause you to go to jail. I've covered the stories over the years. That's why I've always said them women, ain't no way in God's green earth that group of women would ever have been a choice. At least for me, no. I know some of y'all talking about, she looked this way, she looked that way. It don't matter. It don't matter if the devil have a good look. Don't matter. The devil's still a devil. The mastery of a man is to understand and to see right through anything that quote unquote looks good. Because everything that look good, not good for you. You better believe that. But once you know how to become a master of this head and and definitely mastering this one, once you master this head, you'll master that one down there. That's the key. A man who did not master the head down there clearly didn't master this one, because you'll be stupid like that. You don't think it's way more to things than just a look or what? No, bro. It's way more to it. And then, unfortunately, some brothers get caught up. Some. I remember a brother telling the story about how he was messing with one of them and talking about, oh, I got a friend, and if you cool with the friend, come and we do something. He thinking, oh, I'm about to do something with two females. He already knew who the other friend was. He met the dude before. Or whatever the dude was LGBT, then she'll say, no, I want you to do something with this friend right here. And then you're like, what? Are you serious? He said he went off on him for saying some crap like that, trying to get him turned out. See, that stuff they pull. They pull that kind of mess. But y'all think, and the brother said he was scarred for life. He said he don't want to see now one of them. I'm like, I bet. So it's just on both sides, bro. Like I say, do it. Like I always tell people, do you. That's your life. I ain't gotta live your life. Only thing I can do is just say my piece, and that's it. That's it. Like I said, I'm glad this sister got her life. in making this video. You know, like some people say, you know, out there, you live and learn. And unfortunately, some people had to learn the hard way. I'm glad she didn't have to. Well, she did learn a good lesson, but the hard way would be not being here no more.